And 84. Kind of miss doing that intro numbers. Weird and fickle. So yeah, still more conversations with my boss and talking about how I think 6th I asked for to be my last day, and we're sort of like toying around with the idea because I asked him, it's like, hey, if that's an okay day, like I would like it, and he wants to do me the favor, but I also want to do him the favor of not leaving him high and dry. His response is, of course, please don't leave. I don't know if I ever mentioned that before, but my boss absolutely loves me. Because I've been... Before me, it was really touch and go about how consistent that Taco Bell was, and now that I've been there, it's been running like a smooth ship. And now all of a sudden, his linchpin is going to be going away. And then I'll be somebody else's. But who knows? But yes, I am definitely in that mindset where I want to take a month or 2 or 3, maybe 4 off, depending on how much money I can actually like not spend while I'm out and about. Because I have rent set up for this month to be finished and the next couple of months in my new place. And yeah, everything else is basically going to be how much gas it's going to take me to get down to Arizona. And from then on, it's just basically food. And I have to, the idea is, of course, when I'm there, is to actually cook more and to actually, cook full meals and actually be, not eating garbage all the time. Which is kind of the thing where I don't really want to work for Taco Bell anymore because I'm eating too much shit. I've been doing good though because I think it was like 3 or 4 days ago. I told myself it's just because there'll be many days where I would just splurge on just eating. I would eat like 5 things at Taco Bell. It's like that's not a lot. That's not good. But then I've been going back to only eating 2 things, to where it's like I would have 1 burrito on my 10 and then maybe another burrito on after that. When I looked at like the grand scheme of things, that like it's only 1,000 calories, and I should be eating more, but I don't know. There's a small part of me that I shouldn't be eating there as much, because the sodium content is still way too high for my liking, to where I think even those 2 burritos equates to around 80% of my daily intake of sodium. It's like that's a lot. So it's like I don't really like that I'm drinking or I'm eating that much sodium. I've also been trying to drink less Dr. Pepper at work because I've noticed that that's been on an all-time high as well, and it's like I need to stop that. I've been going to the corner store and buying vitamin water again because even though it's still a sugar drink, but it's less sugar than Dr. Pepper, and it's better type of sugar. It's more of like just the natural cane sugar rather than the high fructose corn syrup. As much as I love my Dr. Pepper, it's like I don't have to have it all the time, and I shouldn't. It should be a treat, and it should be something I need to like pull back on. What else? That's really about it. Yeah. The idea of spending $1,000 on more computer stuff is running through my head. I'm still at that. Oh man. So Puffy Paws released their new toy, and it's like, of course I'm gonna get one. So that's gonna be like $300 and $400, like just done. But that's totally fine. They're always investments. But what was it? This might be. I have 1 more month to decide on if I want to get Cinnamon, the Plush Life fox, and I really, really do. But it's probably the most expensive thing, and that's going to be $900. So it's just like it's a lot of money, especially for a fucking stuffed animal. So I'm kind of stuck on that because it's always. I think I talked with Rex about it, where it was just like, so I've spent less money on my car than I have for a stuffed animal, and it's like that kind of puts things into perspective. It's just like car or a stuffed animal. It's like, will it be the all-time best stuffed animal ever? Possibly. Very, very possibly. If I know the creator, there will be more and more awesome stuff down the pipeline. And also, if I know the creator as well, there will be reruns. Because he's already talked to me about maybe rerunning the Shepherd that they had. But we'll see. And I don't know, maybe costs will come down. I somehow doubt that. I don't know why. But, that's just how things are. What else? Oh yeah, and then I just want to spend all that money on computer parts, where it's like, I want to just get a 1080 Ti and just call it a day. I'm also thinking about just getting a 1080 because, I don't know, because I think it was all the benchmarks that I've always been looking at. It's like the 1080 smashes every single game that I can possibly think of. The 1080 Ti would smash it harder, which is, but it's like, it all depends on, I think I need to run some calculations on my own on to how much more it would be from like the 1070 to 1080, the 1080 Ti, to, how many frames per second more am I getting per thing, and how much does that equate to money. I think Linus Tech Tips sort of has their own version of that, which is of course, price per frames. And I like it, but they run it on a mass scale. It's like, I want to know specifically for the games that I play, because that's going to be the most relevant to me. It's always what I do when I build computers for other people. It's like, hey, what games do you play? Because that needs to be where the money is to see which graphics card runs better for which game and all that other stuff. Other than that, 2 days off. Wish it was 3. Tired. So I didn't ruin my schedule hardcore, as it's 5 o'clock right now and I'm about ready to just fucking go to sleep. So that's been good. Let's see if we can keep this going. Bye.